Fine Jewelry, we hand select our diamonds to give you the very best prices possible. Monty knows a great deal when he finds one. Find your great deal at L&M Fine Jewelry.
Your diamond destination.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Akem here, and I am back with another one. We got South Dakota versus Tarleton State. It was a really exciting matchup, probably one of the most exciting matchups in the second round of the FCS playoffs. South Dakota got the victory as the number 4 seed. They moved to 10-2. Tarleton fell. They still get 10 wins on the season, but 4 losses on the season. Tarleton played a pretty good game. The interceptions are really what hurt them in this game. I think Tarleton should have won this game, but, South Dakota made one more play than them. Really on the turnovers, that was the difference in the game. Their quarterback threw 23 for 31, 379 yards, 4 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions. The run game, they only had 99 rushing yards with Kayvon Britton, but they had Darius Cooper, who had 9 receptions, 161 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He is the leader in FCS receiving at 1,450 yards, 14 touchdowns on the season. I mean, Darius Cooper has had an amazing season. I remember watching him week 1 against McNeese State and thinking, sheesh, this guy looks like a pretty good player. And he ended up being a damn good player. Cody Jackson, Darius Cooper, a senior this year. Either way, the South Dakota offense, Aiden Bauman was very efficient, 18 for 22, 213 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tice had 130 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. And then Carter Bell was their leading receiver with 5 receptions, 98 yards, and a touchdown. It was a really back and forth game, but, South Dakota ends up coming up with the victory. They're able to create some turnovers. That's really the difference in this game. We're going to be looking at all of it, so make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Leave me a comment down below, and we will get straight into it. Okay, South Dakota started off the game by kicking it off to Tarleton, who's going to take it out and get back to like the 20-yard line to start the game. 1st and 10, 15 minutes to go. And one thing Tarleton was doing during this game is, I only saw this one time before. It was Wake Forest, where they do the really, really slow mesh to where they basically walk together before deciding if he wants to pull it out and throw the RPO or if he wants to hand it off. But slow mesh, that is a tough task on your linemen for them to be able to hold their blocks for that long and get a lot of push up front. But he's going to pull it out, get it to Darius Cooper. He puts a phenomenal move on the spin move. And then he gets up the sideline out around the 35-yard line, 36-yard line. Good start. 3rd and 5 for Tarleton. Another slow mesh. Getting it out to the receiver. Number 10, Benjamin Omayebu. And he gets past midfield down around the 46-yard line. On 3rd and 5, good conversion for Tarleton State. Seeing what the numbers were on 3rd down, they were 6 of 9 on 3rd down, and South Dakota was also 6 of 9 on 3rd down. 1 for 2 on 4th down for Tarleton, 1 for 1. I feel like these teams were pretty evenly matched. I wouldn't say that I felt like South Dakota was way head and shoulders above Tarleton. I think some things just fell their way, particularly the 3 interceptions, and that's really what led to the difference in this game. Drop back pass for the quarterback. Didn't even mention the quarterback's name, just mentioned his stats. Victor Gabalis gets the ball off to Kayvon Britton, who is going to look to make things happen in the middle of the field. On 3rd and 13, so he's going to be short. Oh, he actually might have got it. Nope, they must have went for it on 4th down and got it. Now you got a 2nd and 10. 10 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Another slow mesh here. Seeing if you getting it off to the receiver, Darius Cooper. Really good ball right here. Looks to be a bang route right behind that 2nd level defender. Missed tackle, another missed tackle, and Darius Cooper is off to the races. That was his first touchdown of 3 in this game. Really, really good job there. Good ball from the quarterback. Get it over that arm. Get it right into your receiver's hands. Not a super big window, but enough. And then your receiver does the rest. Looks like he's wearing those turf shoes. I was trying to look to see if I could tell he's wearing those turf shoes. I'm pretty sure he's wearing some Nike turf shoes, but it's all about the play and get into the end zone. Really, really good job. Really, really good job from Cooper. Like I mentioned, he had a really big game. Here you go. South Dakota's got the ball now, down 7-0. They're going to hand it off to Tice. Looks like a stretch play or an outside zone type play, but Tice is going to bounce it outside and stay up and get down around the 40-yard line. Good first run for Tice to start the game. 9.5 minutes to go in the first. 1st and 10. Carter Bell in motion. 2 tight end formation. Max protect. Ton of time in the pocket. And he's getting the ball out to Carter Bell. Really good job of waiting for him to work all the way across the formation. You see Aiden Bauman's going to go through the whole protection. Only got 3 receivers in the routes. Max protection, your tight end's going to leak out late to give you an outlet, but he waits for Carter Bell to work all the way across the field, so he's going to run a deep over or an in route from up here, eventually make it into the quarterback's vision, and he gets the ball into his hands. Really good ball, really good catch, really good of everything. I got to believe that this receiver's probably running a go route or a take route. He's trying to take the overtop coverage. They probably really wanted Carter Bell on this deep over, and they eventually got back to it and got it in his hands. Good first down completion. Okay, we are going to come here for just a second as the film cut out, but 2nd and 2, Charles Pierre is going to get the handoff on 2nd and 2. He's going to drive the legs forward enough for the first down. Here you go. Now you got a 3rd and 1 for South Dakota. They're going to be in that wildcat formation with Tice that they do often, and he's getting downhill on 3rd and 1 and getting enough for the first down. Really big run. Good blocks from the offensive line. Just inside zone blocks. Got a lead blocker inserting in there with your fullback, number 24. Blocked up well. Good execution. Good 3rd and 1 conversion. Here you go. You got a 3rd and 4 now. Tice once again in that wildcat formation. Bauman out at the receiver position. Looks like somebody was early. Oh, nope. Right on time. Tice is going to make a good cut right here. Right as he gets the ball into his hands. Watch him cut back here, cut back, and fall down near first down yardage. Really good play right there from Tice. Now you got a 3rd and 20, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter for South Dakota. Protection, 6 in protection, 4 out in the routes, and the ball's going to be a little behind Karan Adams, and it's going to be incomplete. A little behind, incomplete, big time stop from Tarleton, because that probably would have been a touchdown. But Karan Adams is going to make a big impact play later on in this game. Big time impact play later on in this game. Looks like they called a holding on the defense, though. So that's going to give South Dakota new life. I believe that's an automatic first down play. 2nd and 7, 1:20 to go in the first quarter. Pre-snap motion with the tight end. Handing it off to Tice, who's getting downhill, lowering the shoulder, down around the 1 yard line. Really good job. Let's watch the blocks. Washing everybody this side. Little inside zone, split zone to the right. He's going to hit it on the backside and down around the 1 yard line. Really good job. Next play, you got a 3rd down, 3rd and goal. Oh, it becomes 1st and goal now. Either he got a first down there or either way, 1st and goal, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tice running downhill, getting into the end zone with about 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. That ties the game at 7-7. And, I mean, look at it right here. Should have made a tackle. One of these guys should have made this tackle. Close. But he gets in the end zone for the touchdown. Really good job. Oh, man. Just got to wrap up. That was first down, though, so got to believe they would have ran it again. 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Handing it off to Britton, who's getting downhill and getting the first on 2nd and 1. Really good run right there. Blocked up really well by the offensive line. Pulling one around, inserting to seal block, and then the kick out with the tight end creates a perfect lane for Britton to run right behind. Really good job. Okay, 7-7 ball game, 13 minutes and 40 seconds to go. New quarter, 2nd quarter now. Britton's going to get the ball inside, bounce it out, and make a pretty decent play into it. Looks like a split zone play. Good blocks there. Receiver blocking on the outside. It's going to be enough for the first down on 3rd and 3 for Tarleton. Here you go. Going to get another slow mesh play on 2nd and 3. Slow mesh, pulling it out of the belly and getting it to your outside receiver on the spin around touchdown. Really good play right there. Watch it. He runs a stutter down here. Watch. You're going to see the stutter. So this is really just a play action. He's going to stutter. Get past the defensive back, find him in that hole because this corner's playing a half field. So it looks like they're in a cover 2 here. You see 2 high safeties. He's going to play a flat. He's in a flat. They got a 2 tight end set down here, so 2 or a tight end. So a set here, tight ends on either side of the formation, and then 2 split out receivers with the running back on the field. Cloud is what you're going to get on each side. Half field safety here, flat defender, and the stutter's not really. I mean, he's already in a flat, so he's got a responsibility. You stutter the hitch, get past that defender, and then just a missed tackle right here. Got to bring him down. I mean, this is going to be played over and over in film for South Dakota. Right here. This will be played over and over. This is not good effort, boys. Walking. He's going to bring him down. Hustle to the freaking ball. What are we doing? And it's a touchdown. You cannot put that on tape, man. You cannot put that on tape. Next week, what are the coaches going to be talking about? What is UC Davis's coach going to be talking about? Hey, you guys make one guy miss, you can take something to the house. These guys don't hustle to the ball. They don't give a lot of effort. Once they see that somebody's made the tackle, they give up. You guys make one guy miss, you can score big plays on these guys. Look at this. I mean, this is not good, boys. Not good. Not great effort from the South Dakota defense. And Tarleton takes advantage, taking a 14-7 lead early into the second quarter. So we'll get one more look at the route here. Watch the number 2 receiver on the outside, which is Cody Jackson. He had 4 for 104 and a touchdown, long of 49 on this play right here. But look, this flat defender, he's already got that responsibility. So obviously the stutter makes him, jump to it a little bit faster. But you put 2 routes on this vertical safety who's really one-on-one between the two. He's got to make a choice. He's a little late. He doesn't make the tackle. There's not a lot of hustle from the defense, and it's a touchdown. Easy touchdown. Tarleton takes the 14-7 lead early into the second quarter. South Dakota's got the ball now. 1st and 10, 12 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the second quarter. Looks like they're in a tight formation on this side. They got 3 tight ends on the field, 13 personnel. Is it 13? Looks like 3 tight ends on the field, 13 personnel, 1 receiver, 1 running back. It's not 13 personnel. This might be 12. I think this is 12 personnel. 12 personnel for sure. Receiver in motion, or I guess that's a running back actually. This is a running back. It's really 22 personnel. 1 receiver on the field, trying to look like they're trying to get it to one of their tight ends. Bauman's gonna put a good ball on it, but I don't know if he got his foot down. Looks like they're gonna give him possession. Really good ball from Bauman. They're trying to overload this sideline, so you make it look like they're going to block for the swing route from the running back. Whole time they're pushing this running back on a wheel, and they're running the post by the tight end, or really a seam bender. But I mean, what a ball! Back shoulder, layered over the underneath defender. Really, really good job. And he got the knee down. That's 2 feet in the NFL. 1st and 10, 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. 14-7 lead for Tarleton. Drop back pass for Aiden Bauman. Stepping back, getting it to Tice in the flats. And Tice is getting upfield for a 1st down. Really good job there. 2nd and 6, 10 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the second quarter. They're bringing in their Wildcat quarterback now, Nevin Cremascoli. Now, I remember Cremascoli from the South Dakota State game. Pretty sure they brought him in when they were about to kick the field goal to win the game. Had a little blunder there, but he gets the 1st down on the quarterback keeper there. 2nd and 6. Here you go. 3rd and 6 now. Got Bauman back in the game. Drop back. Getting it out to Bell, who runs a really, really good route here. Oh my goodness. Watch the route here on the end route. Starting in a tight set. They're going to be close to stacked. Bell got one-on-one, and he just puts a good move up on the top of the route. Really good stick move here at the top of the route. Make you think I'm going one way. Excuse me. Good spin move after as well, and he's down inside the 15. Good 3rd down conversion. Got to have guys who can win one-on-one and 3rd down, and Bell did just that. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter, 3rd and 4. Hand it off to Tice, who's making a guy miss, driving the feet, and he's going to be down around the 2-yard line. Decent run there. 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. 1st and goal. Tice and Wildcat, and it looks like getting to the end zone. Not so sure they gave it to him, which they didn't, but you know what they're going to do. They're going to run it right back. Tice, hand it off. Man, one-on-one at the goal line. Me versus you. Pulling this guy around, kicking him out, inserting that tight end in there, fullback in there to get a lead block. Really good kick out from this guard right here. Going to kick that end man out. Open up that hole. Fullback, you come in there. Your lead blocker. Me and the linebacker are going to be, or safety. Where's this guy? It might be linebacker, safety. Are going to be one-on-one. And he won that. Tice won that. Big time play. Big time touchdown drive. South Dakota has knotted the game at 14. Big time drive, big time play. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. 3rd and 7 coming up for Tarleton. And straight drop back pass. Pretty clean pocket. Getting the ball out to Darius Cooper. Big time plays all throughout this game Darius Cooper made. He's going to run another bang route here, coming on the inside, and just extend him for the ball. I mean, the quarterback put it where either he was going to catch it or nobody was going to catch it, and Darius Cooper made him right. What a freaking play. What a freaking play. What a freaking play. Big time play from Darius Cooper. Really good job there. Here you go, 3rd and 1 coming up. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Going to hand it off to your running back, Britton, who's not going to have much, but looks to have enough for the first down. 1st and 10, a minute 20 to go in the second quarter. Looks like they tried to get him for a false start. Looks like he leaned a little bit. I don't know if they called it. They didn't. Slow mesh. Get it out to the receiver. Number 10, Benjamin Omayebu. And it's enough for the first down. More than enough for the first down. 40 seconds to go in the half. 2nd and 7. Slow mesh. Play action. Getting the ball out to Darius Cooper on the fade. Big time play right here. Looks like they're just running 3 verts here. So crosshash vert. If you remember, I did a breakdown on the NDSU South Dakota game, and this was the route concept, basic 3 verts concept that won South Dakota the game. Once again, different from the way North Dakota got beat. Looks like they're running a cloud type over here, but still really the same concept. You get a corner who's playing a deep third. He has to midline both of them. So it looks like they're playing, cloud underneath it, but he's still in a third. He's covering a third of the field as it pertains to over the top coverage. And he sees this slight step that this receiver Benjamin gets on this inside seam route. He tries to hug up on that, loses contain of Darius Cooper behind him on the fade route, because this underneath defender, that's not his job. He's playing underneath coverage. And when you get that window in the hole shot, honey hole, you hit it for the touchdown. Really good job. Great execution from the Tarleton offense. I mean, they didn't really have trouble putting up points per se, but taking care of the ball was really an issue for them towards the later half of this game. First half they were pretty good about it. Second half they weren't so great about it. 21-14 lead for Tarleton. 30 seconds to go in the first half, and they're gonna get it off to the running back Pierre, who's down after a pretty decent run. Now they got the ball around the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, 30 seconds to go. Drop back for Bauman. Getting it out to his running back. Once again, Charles Pierre. How many receiving yards did he have? Charles Pierre had 1 reception for 18 yards, so not a ton there. Sorry. Here you go. 1st and 10. 15 seconds to go. Drop back pass for Bauman. Getting it off to his receiver on the deep in route. Looks like a deep in route. Down here. Pivot. Yeah, it's basically a pivot concept. Getting them in that window behind the backers. So you run the pivot up here with your number 2 receiver. He's going to separate, but you only really want to separate in man. He probably should have just sat here in zone to make sure that linebacker doesn't sink back into coverage, which he did, but the damage was already done. But you really want him to sit there in zone. You only want to separate when it's man, so he should probably sit here so this linebacker has to worry about him. You bring the end route in behind it, and it's good ball from Bauman. Good completion. Great job. That is their receiver who had the touchdown catch, Javion Phelps, against North Dakota State. 21-14 lead. USD is going to kick the field goal, and it is going to be no good with 4 seconds to go before half. Tarleton maintains their 7-point lead, and they're going to take the lead into halftime. They're going to kneel down, and now we got a second half of football to be played. South Dakota is going to receive the second half kickoff, and it's going to be a touchback. Here you go, 3rd and 16 from the 19-yard line. 14 minutes to go in the third quarter. Getting it out to their running back, Tice, who checks for protection, eventually gets out, a little check down, and Tice is going to make one guy miss, another guy miss, and down around the 30-yard line. 3rd and 2 now for Tarleton. They got the ball back, 12 minutes to go. Slow mesh, pulled by the quarterback. Looks like he was trying to hit that out route there, but it's covered well. Watch it here. He's got his eyes on this out route. Darius Cooper's just running a runoff. If he gets a step, you can throw it, but he doesn't have a lot of space saved for the sidelines. Looks like he was really targeting that out, but it's played well. Not a lot of vanilla not a lot of mix up on the route. The defensive back of South Dakota already had outside leverage, and he covers it well. And the quarterback's able to scramble for just enough for the first down. First down is at the 25, and he gets to the 26. Great job.
In the Treasure State, University of Montana football is a way of life. Lithia Ford has long been a proud sponsor of Grizz football, and Lithia Ford of Missoula is thrilled to have several of the best Montana football seniors driving the best trucks in Montana. Aspen Sound is the premier car audio and accessory shop in Montana. Aspen Sound makes sure the boys are riding in style with tinted windows and state-of-the-art stereo systems. There's always a party in Montana. Whether you're going to a concert, a wedding, or a football game, the Montana Party Bus will get you there. Skyline Sports and ESPN MT cover the Big Sky with more depth than anyone. Check out SkylineSportsMT.com and tune in to Nuanez Now on 1029 ESPN Missoula every day. My Montana Roots and Wear Your Roots clothing is your go-to spot for the most unique and comfortable lifestyle clothing you'll find anywhere. And get your custom t-shirts to support your favorite player. From 5 local businesses who love Montana, best of luck to the Grizz as they pursue another Big Sky Conference championship.
1st and 10 coming up for Tarleton. 11 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third. Drop back pass for the quarterback. And here is where Gabalis, and here's where the interceptions are going to begin. So, not so sure the route concept here. Looks like they tried to run a wheel route, and seems to be the case that he thought Benjamin Omayebu was going to get a step on the safety or corner down there. Once again, looks like they're running can't see cloud. It looks like cloud coverage down here, or maybe even quarters. We can't see what's going on at the top of the screen, so we don't 100% know. But down here, it looks like quarters. Looks like he's trying to get out of there, but it looks like he also has a safety over the top as well, who looks to be getting off the hash. Either way, it turns into a one-on-one type play. You got one-on-one with the inside receiver, who ends up being the inside receiver, and then you got one-on-one with the outside receiver, Benjamin. He's going to try to lead him out on the wheel route, and he throws it right into the corner's hands. Tough play right there. Tough play right there. On that interception was Shahid Barros, and just tough play. Good leverage, and threw it right into his hands. Tough play right there for Gabalis. Here you go. South Dakota's got the ball now. 3rd and 4. 3-by-1 set. Trying to run double slants with a corner. Usually what we call a chair concept. And Karan Adams. My goodness. Big time catch along the sidelines. He had a long 70-yard rush, but this was his long reception of 21 yards. Watch the corner route right here. So you get the inside slant by number 2, outside slant by number 1, and then number 3 is going to run a corner route. You get man coverage, so this is a good concept. You got to win outside. Quarterback's got to put a good ball on there. Aiden Bauman does, and it's an amazing catch by Karan Adams. Gets 2 feet down, completion. Really big time play right there. 3rd and 7. 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the game. Still 7-point lead for Tarleton. Good pocket for Aiden Bauman. And Javion Phelps is getting the ball into his hands, making things happen for the first down. Close to red zone territory. Really big job. Really good job right there. 3rd and 5. 7 minutes and 48 seconds to go. Drop back for Aiden Bauman. Looks like they got Carter Bell open across the middle. Wanted to say they ran a rub route, but he just won in man coverage. You get one-on-one right here. He's going to foot fire at the start of the snap and get inside and make things happen with the ball in his hands on 3rd and 5, but short of the line to gain. Really good tackle from this defensive back. You get beat. Don't give up on the play. Go bring him down short of the line to gain. Really good job. Really good job. That's a good job right there. 4th and 2. South Dakota is going to go for it. Pre-snap motion with their one of their backup running backs, Jones Logan, gets the jet sweep and gets the first down. Really good job. Might have thought this linebacker was going to get him down, but breaks the tackle and gets up the sidelines for the first down. On 4th and 2, big time play. 1st and goal, 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Roll out for Aiden Bauman. Looks like he was looking for this tight end back across, but he's going to get, this should have been a hold. That's a hold. I hope they threw that. Oh man. I never realized that this play was simply just a wide open dropped pass. I completely forgot about this. But it looks like they were trying to get it to the back, because you see he rolls back this way. It looks like he's trying to either, I think either one is the target, but you would love to have number 83 had he not got held and had to run over the defender of Tarleton. But they still get the other guy open across the field. He drops it, but Jones Logan scoops it off the turf. Now, I'm not going to lie. I didn't so much agree with this play. I thought it was a dropped pass. Let's see if they put it on there. The ball really hit the ground. The ball hit the ground. He the ground kind of helped him make the catch, but I guess they deemed that he had possession right before it touched the ground. He had firm possession right there before it hit the ground, instead of seeing that it hit the ground. I guess they just deemed that he had control. They deemed that he had control. Good job on him. It ends up being a touchdown for South Dakota. Really good job. And they tied the game 21-21. 6 minutes to go in the third, 2nd and 4 for Tarleton. Drop back pass, and they get it off to the receiver, Benjamin. He also had 76 receiving yards. So the receivers of Tarleton did not play bad. It was a good game by them. It just, the turnovers are always gonna hurt you. 2nd and 9, slow mesh. Throwing the fade route to who else? Darius Cooper, big time catch on the outside fade route. No space saved for the throw. You would love for your receiver to save some space for you. He doesn't here. The quarterback still gives him an opportunity. He goes, takes the DB up top, and comes down with the catch. Really big time play. That defensive back is Mike Reed right there. But that is also Darius Cooper, the leading receiver in the FCS. 1st and 10, 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Getting the ball once again on an inside bang route, inside post. So this is a bender. You got too high. So really, you're running 3 verts here. You're running 3 verts. You got the crosshash vertical there. You got the outside fade. You got the inside seam route. A lot of times with these inside seam routes, middle closed, you're staying vertical. So that's why if you go back and watch the NDSU versus South Dakota game, the middle was open, or the middle was closed, being that they were in cover 3. 1 high means middle closed, 2 high means middle open. It was 1 high against North Dakota State. That's why that vertical guy, number 2 receiver, stayed vertical. On this one, you got middle closed or middle open. You look like you're running some type of quarters here, maybe even 4X. So you got quarters over this side with these 3 receivers, and then you're playing one-on-one right here. But he's got a quarter of the field, he's got a quarter of the field, he's got a quarter of the field, he's got a quarter of the field. When you have 2 high safeties, the middle is open, meaning Darius Cooper can bend this route. So you want to get over that second level defender, bend it inside. It's a hard ball to place from a quarterback because you got to get it over the top of that nickel linebacker, outside linebacker, nickel safety. You got to get it over the top of him, but you got to drop it in before the safeties get there. He does exactly that, and it's a beautiful touchdown by Tarleton to regain the lead late in the third quarter. Look at the bend. Look at the defensive back underneath it. Quarterback layers the ball in there amazingly. A little hurdle, somersault into the end zone for Darius Cooper, and it's a touchdown, his 3rd touchdown of the game. Darius Cooper was balling out of control in this game. It was beautiful. Watch him get over the second level. He sees the middle open, bend it in there, ball, touchdown. Beauty. I mean, look at the ball from the quarterback. Look at the defender underneath it. I mean, that's exactly where, right in stride, perfect reach for the ball, right in stride, hurdle over you, excuse me, touchdown. 3 touchdowns, 161 receiving yards on 9 receptions. Just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous from Darius Cooper. They take the 28-21 lead. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. 3rd and 8 for South Dakota. They get the ball out to Carter Bell, but it's a good pass breakup from Tarleton. Can't fully see it. Looks like you got a hand on it, and it's going to be incomplete on 3rd and 8 for South Dakota. They're going to come up empty-handed on that next drive following the Tarleton touchdown. First, 1 minute. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Tarleton had opportunities to win this game. You get them in a 3rd and long, you get off the field, you get the ball back, you got to at least get 3 here or something. You got to start to separate yourself. You can't leave them within arm's reach. Gabalis is going to scramble on that play and get the first down. Now you got a 2nd and 6 for Tarleton. Looks like they're going to run in route and, interception. I believe this is the 2nd interception of the game for Gabalis. You got the lead. Man, you got to take care of the ball. They're going to run a switch release in route with Benjamin, and it's just a little behind, but it's honestly covered pretty well. But you see they ran Darius Cooper underneath. He was the outside receiver. Benjamin was the number 2 receiver. He's going to switch release it, get to the outside. Darius Cooper's just trying to clear it out, so he's running underneath fast. Running that in route at about 10. Then you got another in route coming in behind it at about 15. And it's just a little behind, a little late. And it gets batted up. Good coverage from the defensive back. He comes down with the interception. Big time play for South Dakota when they needed it. They really needed that. Look at that. Look at that. The ball's a little behind. You see Benjamin have to slow down. You would love if he led him a little more so that the DB can't get back in good relationship with it. It's a little behind, and he makes a big time play in the game. Huge play. Huge play for South Dakota. Huge play for South Dakota. 1st and 10, 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. You get the ball into Tice. No, not Tice, it's Pierre. Charles Pierre gets the ball on the inside zone play. Kick out with the tight end. Somebody misses a tackle in the backfield. Almost got there. Not able to bring him down by his legs. And Charles is off and running. Off and running. Really big time play there. Really big time play there. Here you go. You see it. Good blocks on the outside from the receivers. And he's down inside red zone territory. Here you go. Start of the fourth quarter. South Dakota's got the ball. 1st and 10. Tice back in the backfield. And they get it off to Tice, who's going to break a tackle. Get down inside the 5. Man, he's not him, but Travis Tice runs. Is it Travis Tice? Travis Tice runs very similar to Cam Scatterbo at Arizona State, who used to be in the Big Sky Conference at Sac State, but that's another discussion for another day. Really good run there from Tice. Down inside the 5, 1st and goal, 14 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Little 12 personnel, and it's just blocked up to perfection. So split zone run play, snap it with the tight end on the run. Everybody doing their job, blocking across the formation, washing everybody down. He's just going to hit it on the backside, easily cut it back for the touchdown. Really, really good job from Tice. Really good job from Tice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful football. 14 minutes to go, 1st and 10 for Tarleton. Little arid snap right there. He's got to turn a little bit to get the snap. Going to hand it off to Britton. Just give him the ball. And Britton is going to make it a positive, but looks like we got a penalty towards the end of that play. It might be hold. I got another hold right there. I think that's what they're going to call. Oh. Illegal hands to the face. 1st and 10, 14 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Tie ball game. And this is really going to be the difference in the game, man. They get the ball out to the receiver, though. Number 2, Cody Jackson on the deep post. Big time play here. Big time play here. Good ball. Good catch. Down inside the 10-yard line. Big time play. Now, what Tarleton really needed here, which we'll get into after we watch this one more time. Corners got outside leverage. I mean, I don't know what he had inside of him, but you would have loved the quarterback just to throw away, man. Like, I guess you got the safety. Yeah, throw me a little more inside so I can separate a little more and not let this defensive back get back on me. But still a big time play nonetheless. Watch it here. Watch the catch. Good hands catch. Good hands catch. Tucks it away and down inside the 5-yard line. Really good job. Really good job. Now, what they needed here was a touchdown. You don't want to walk away with 3. You want to score every time you get in that area and make the most of all your trips to the red zone. And I'm coming away with 3 here. Kayvon Britton gets the ball. Marquise Grace, have not called his name yet in this breakdown. The Missouri Valley Football Conference defensive player of the year. If you guys want to know more about him, I did a breakdown on him last offseason. He plays a great brand of football. He's a big, daunting figure. He dominated the MVC, the best conference in FCS football this year, on one of the best defenses in the FCS this year, and that is why he was the Missouri. I keep wanting to say Big Sky. Missouri Valley Football Conference Defensive Player of the Year. Well deserved from Marquise Grace. Great player. Please keep your eyes out for him. He's a dominative. He's dominates his competition. I don't know what I was trying to say right there. I have no idea what I was trying to say right there, but he gets the tackle for a minimal gain right here. Good shed block right there and tackles him behind the line of scrimmage for the TFL. Good job. 2nd and goal, 12 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Gabalis is going to try to scramble, driving his legs well, pulling that D tackle with him. My goodness. What do you squat, my boy? Big time play down inside the 10-yard line.
Join Town Pump's Pump It Up Rewards Plus program and never pay full price for fuel again.
Save 5 cents on every gallon every day at any Town Pump across Montana.
Plus, earn and redeem points on your favorite in-store items to get free stuff with our clubs.
Stop in and pick up a rewards card. Download the Pump It Up Rewards Plus app today.
Or visit townpump.com/rewards to register and start saving.
Town Pump. Right down the road. Pump it up. Oh, yeah.
3rd and goal, 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Gabalis is stepping back, getting it out to Britton. It's not going to be enough. Not going to be enough. Down around the 6-yard line. And that brings up a 4th and goal. So they're going to come away with 3, when, in my opinion, you really needed 7 right there. You want to keep putting up points. You want to keep making South Dakota chase you. Keep asking them to answer. Instead, now if they were to answer with a touchdown, you're going to be down. Here you go, pre-snap motion. 1st and 10 for South Dakota. Looks like they're trying to get something deep down the field, and they find Carter Bell deep down the field for the big time completion. Really big time play. Once again, running another deep over. Seems like the same route they ran in the first half. Might have been the third quarter, but just to the other direction. So once again, you get the receiver on the opposite side of the field. You get a flat control for underneath this under, unless you put something underneath down here like an under or a flat route. You might have somebody seeping into the coverage back into the deep over. This time, not even this time, but they have somebody in the flats with the under with their tight end down here. So that leaves all that space for Carter Bell to get across the field. He does that, and he's wide open once he gets over there for the big time completion. Really good job there. Really big time play there. Here you go. 2nd and 6, 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Hand it off to Tice, who's getting enough. Flag on the play. Now you got a 1st and 10. 31-28 lead for Tarleton. Handing it off to Carter Bell on the reverse. Aiden Bauman's out there trying to get a block, and he gets into the end zone. Really, really good job right here. Big time play right here from South Dakota. Timely reverse called. You see they bring Jones Logan in motion. He's going to take the first toss. Then he's going to toss to Carter Bell. Aiden Bauman being your lead blocker. And good blocks downfield from the tight end, though. Tight ends and your other receiver. I don't know if he had a catch yesterday, but your other outside receiver. He had a big game in the North Dakota State game. But he gets a good block for the touchdown right there. Here you go once again. Swinging around. Good block from the number 15. Doing work. Kicking him out. Tight end's going to get the seal block. And it's a perfect lane into the end zone. Really good job. Really good job. Here you go. 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. 3-point lead for South Dakota. And they kick a field goal. They kick the PAT, making it a 35-31 ball game. 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 3. Slow mesh from Tarleton. Once again, getting it out to Darius Cooper on the hitch route. And looks like he's a little limp right here on this ankle on 2nd and 3, but he gets the first down. He gets the first down. 1st and 10, 8.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Slow mesh once again. This time, I don't know how many times we saw him actually hand it off on the slow mesh, but dang, looks like a face mask right there. On 1st and 10, big time play right there for South Dakota's defense. But there's a flag. They did call the face mask. Which brings up a 1st and 10, automatic first down. Now you got the ball around the 48-yard line for South Dakota. 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Little pin and pull action. Are they in Wildcat? Look to be in Wildcat. They are in Wildcat. So the quarterback, even though he's doing the snapping stuff, he's not behind center. Kayvon Britton is behind center. He's going to take the handoff on the pin and pull action. And, oh, man, a good tackle right here from this backer of South Dakota. This is a big-time play. You get blocked, shed the block, make the tackle, short of the line to gain, even though it's first down. I mean, that's a good play right there. It's a high-effort play. 7.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, 2nd and 2. Once again, Britton's going to get the ball. And enough for the first down. Enough. 1st and 10, 7 minutes to go in the 4th. Slow mesh, pulling it, getting it out. Oh, and this was, man, these last couple interceptions have just been tough plays. I don't know if this hit right off his receiver's hands. A little high for the receiver. He's going to tip it. It's going to bounce off of the face mask of one of the defensive backs and fall right into the hands of the South Dakota DB, who gets, man, this receiver got lit up. I think they called him for a blindside block there. But nonetheless, it's an interception. Big time chunk play. And you watch it right here. Little high. Tipped off the face mask of the defensive back. And, man, he got knocked out. Gosh. Big time play. Yeah, I think they called that. But that's definitely... Cannot do that. Cannot do that. Targeting? I don't think they called targeting. I think there wasn't any targeting, but it was... I don't remember what they called. 1st and 10. 7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Tice is getting the handoff. I don't know what he thought he was doing right here. You are not about to hurdle anybody. Either way, though, he's down after a pretty good run. Pretty good run of about close to 10 yards. 2nd and 1. Coming up. Hand off to Tice once again, who gets down right around the 30-yard line. I'm thinking about what's coming up. Yeah, this is what I'm coming up. That's why I said 70, because it was a 70-yard run, so he has to be down around the 30. Either way, he gets down around the 30-yard line. Here they bring in Karan Adams on the reverse. He's got a good contingent of South Dakota Yotes in front of him blocking for him. Good seal blocks on the inside. Look at this wall they're building. Then you got the 2 lead blockers, tight end and tackle out in front of him. I mean, this tackle didn't even get a block. It's just, was that a tackle? Might have been the center. This center didn't even get a block. It's just Karan Adams. Good move right there. Excuse me, let me have this dance. And then the wheels, man. Big time play from Karan Adams. I've seen him have the opportunity to make a few big plays this season while watching some of the games, and it never so much worked out in his favor. But this one here, you get the reverse. Good blocks out front. Good juke move right there. Good cutback. Watch him cut back. You're out of cutbacks. Now use speed. Linebacker number 17 is not able to get there. And it is a big time touchdown for Karan Adams. They kick the PAT and make it a 42-31 ball game. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 6. Drop back pass for Gabalis. Getting out to the flats to Britton. Good stick move right there from Britton. He's going to be down around midfield. 1st and 10. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go. No slow mesh here. Let's get straight into it. Get the corner route out to Benjamin, who's going to sprint out of bounds to stop the clock. But I don't know if the clock stops. I mean, I think it's under 4. I can't remember. It might be under 2. 3rd and 3, 2.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. They're going to hand it off to Kayvon Britton, who is down short of the line to gain on 3rd and 3. They're going to have to go for it here because you don't have any time to waste. 2 minutes to go. 4th and 2 coming up. And Marquise Grace is going to make the play of the game, getting that big paw up, batting the ball down. They're just trying to get it out to Britton real quick. I don't even know if he would have made it. This linebacker is closing in fast on the ball, but it's definitely worth a try. But, you know, Marquise Grace makes the play. Really big time play right there from Marquise Grace to bat the ball down short of the line to gain. So South Dakota is really going to run the ball out at this point. They get a couple of first downs and they knee it down, and South Dakota gets the victory. They move to 10-2, and Tarleton falls to 10-4. It is a big time victory at home for South Dakota. I really commend them for being able to fight back in this game. They were down early in the game, and they just kept scoring, kept fighting back. I think it'll be a very interesting matchup between UC Davis and South Dakota next week, but we will have to wait to see that. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Please make sure to hit the subscribe, like button, comment your thoughts down below, and I will catch you guys next time. See you later.